Canadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, November the 20th of 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. We're so glad you've joined us. Tonight, in the headlines, police investigating shooting incidents at Hope St. Andrew and Woburn St. George. St. Lucia's opposition leader questions Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell's reason for what he considers attack. U.S. Embassy rejects Justice for Palestine appeal letter during peaceful protest on Monday. And regionally, labor officials in the Caribbean secure significant concession for Caribbean seasonal agriculture workers. Internationally, pressure on Israel to curb violence against Palestinians in Gaza's occupied West Bank. And coming up in sports, intersector netball tournament ends on Wednesday. We have all the details for you right after the break.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The Royal Grenada Police Force has confirmed 2 shooting incidents that occurred on Saturday at Hope St. Andrew and on Monday at Woburn St. George. The incidents resulted in 2 men sustaining injuries. In the incident at Hope St. Andrew, preliminary information revealed that there was an altercation between 2 men, resulting in one of them receiving a gunshot wound to his left hand. The victim was taken to the Princess Alice Hospital for medical attention, where he was treated and then released. In an unrelated incident at Woburn St. George, police reported that the victim sustained a minor injury, but information surrounding the incident remains sketchy. This is the second shooting incident in Woburn in just over 2 months. On September 11th, 51-year-old Vincentian Dexter Chance was shot dead while sitting in his vehicle outside his business place in Woburn St. George. To date, no arrest has been made. A letter presented to the U.S. Embassy by the group Grenadians for Justice for Palestine Committee has been rejected. On Monday, the group took its appeal in the form of a peaceful protest from Cameron Park to the U.S. Embassy in Lansapine. Christina John was there and filed this report.
Amid a high-security presence, we are standing outside the U.S. Embassy in Lansapine, St. George. Gathered here is an ad hoc committee of individuals who are standing for justice for Palestine. Their purpose here really is to present a letter to the U.S. Embassy to convey to the U.S. President to simply ask Israel to cease fire.
The Charge of Affairs, United States Consulate, Lansapine, St. George's, Grenada. Dear Your Excellency, Grenadians for Justice and thousands of Grenadians have joined hundreds of millions of people worldwide, all of whom have abhorred the ongoing killings taking place in Palestine. Indeed, almost the entire global community has added its voice to the call for at least an immediate ceasefire. We trust that our reaching out through you to the U.S. authorities will be seriously implemented despite our relatively small size as a nation.
That was partial content of the letter conveyed to the U.S. Embassy by Siddiqui Sylvester, a member of the ad hoc committee. That letter, however, has been rejected.
They have said that they would not accept the letter, that we should put it in the mail.
Leave the letter on the compound. Leave it on the compound.
Registered facility at the postal services, we would definitely send it by registered mail to the...
Leave a copy.
Yes.
The letter was, however, left on the compound of the U.S. Embassy. The United States is being accused of funding Israel in the ongoing war in Palestine.
Is a bona fide apartheid country. Peace only comes through justice. Yes. And that's what we are standing here for today. We are not standing here to make a political statement. We are standing on our conscience.
The reason why we are here is simply to stand for those who cannot stand for themselves. It is simply because there are people who have been put into ghettos. And this is not the first ghetto that the Palestinians that we have in the world. The Palestinians are in a ghetto. The Jews at one point in time, they were in ghettos too. And they seem to forget, many people seem to forget.
And I would like to share as a grandmother, mother, auntie, everybody, you know, that what I've seen going on in Gaza is so disgusting. You know, the people claim that they are fighting, and I can't see the army they're fighting with. It only civilian and people, and that's not right.
From outside the U.S. Embassy in Lansing, St. George, I am Christina John for GBN News.
Some St. Lucians are not too happy with a statement made by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell during a recent political engagement on that island. Some see his statements as racist, and the opposition leader wants to know his reason for saying such. Sherry Ann Blackman-Stephen has this report.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell's statement to St. Lucians to ensure they put St. Lucians into office continues to attract heavy criticism. The Grenadian leader delivered the keynote address at the ruling St. Lucia Labour Party 73rd Conference of Delegates event 1 week ago, and from all indications, all was well until these words were uttered.
I want to tell you a little story. I could have lived in Canada too, you know. But I chose Grenada. My mother was living in Canada. In fact, I have a brother living there still. But I chose Grenada. So I want all St. Lucians to hear me. When the time comes, make sure that it's St. Lucians who you're putting into office.
What was expected to be a message of unity to the people of St. Lucia turned out to be one of controversy. The responses to his statement in St. Lucia were fierce.
There is no foreigner that have ever run St. Lucia. Check your history, Mr. Mitchell. And I'm going to ask your Grenadian people to keep you at bay and keep you under control. The Prime Minister of Grenada made an attempt, and a very careless attempt, to disrespect the United Workers' Party and their leader. Where is government officials to protect our senior citizens in Grenada? Where are they? They're in St. Lucia calling a national non-national. You're looking for trouble, right? Come. Y'all come.
On Sunday, during the Bub Report, St. Lucia's opposition leader, Alan Chastney, had his say on Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell's statement.
But I'm so proud of the public of St. Lucia who have voiced their opinions so strongly that our Prime Minister threw your Prime Minister under the bus. because he came out 24 hours afterwards to say there's never been any discussion in his party as to going in this direction. And he doesn't know where that came from. So what it means is your prime minister took it upon himself to come to the country and attack a sitting leader of the opposition. For what reason?
GBN contacted Press Secretary to Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell for a response to the St. Lucia opposition leader Alan Chastney's statement. However, a response was not forthcoming. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, a lawyer by profession, will be the key speaker at the 19th Sir Archibald Ned Memorial Lecture scheduled for Wednesday at the Grenada Trade Center. President of the Grenada Bar Association, Derek Sylvester, is inviting the general public to attend the event.
It is the premier event of the Bar Association. Last year we had Dame Janice Pereira. This year, the Chief Justice of the OECS. This year we're hoping to have the Prime Minister. He has confirmed his attendance and he'll be speaking on the topic, reparations, republicanism, and the rule of law. What next after 50 years of independence? This is a very topical issue that is being discussed. And we chose this topic because for a multiplicity of reasons. One, reparations is now topical, republicanism is also topical, and we're approaching our 50th year of independence.
The annual Sir Archibald Ned Memorial Lecture Series honors the life and legacy of past legal luminary and jurist Sir Archibald Ned, who served as the Chief Justice of Grenada from 1979 to 1986.
We have the lecture series. This lecture was birthed from Sir Archibald Ned, his contribution to the jurisprudence in the region. He was Chief Justice during the period 1979 to 1986, and we've had 18 lectures thus far. So the purpose of the lecture is to educate the public on topical issues. So we would have an interactive discourse after the Prime Minister has presented. Persons will have the opportunity, as is done annually, to ask questions.
The theme for the 19th Sir Archibald Ned Memorial Lecture is reparations, republicanism, and the rule of law. What next after 50 years of independence? Attendees are asked to be seated at 6 p.m. to facilitate a prompt 6:30 start. This is News at 7. Coming up, a select group of young and old men were awarded for exceptional service and significant impact on society. But one man questions the relevance of International Men's Day. Stay with us.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates, September 2023. Tune in.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
Check Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
Check Atlantic Health.
when you want medicine delivered to your home,
check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Chairs to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Make your home merry and bright with Island Style's massive Christmas sale. Our wide range of porcelain and ceramic tile are on sale up to 50% off. And that's not all. Save up to 15% off bathroom with bundle and save. The more you buy, the more you save on gorgeous bathroom vanities, basins, faucets, mirrors, showers, drains, toilets, and more. Plus, contractors and tilers are in for a treat with special discounts on tile and tools and accessories. Sale on now at our showroom on Monroe Road in Grandad or call 439-TILE. It's time to deck the halls, deck the walls, or even deck the deck with huge Christmas savings on tiles and bathrooms only at Island Style.
Calling all royalty, Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns. Place them in an envelope with your contact details and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Mackeson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Mackeson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Mackeson, there's only one king. Drink responsibly.
Do your dreams seem far away from coming true? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $260,000. Fulfilling your plans can be just one ticket away. So play today. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
In leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The International Men's Day Regional Conference, hosted by government, concluded Sunday at the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort with an awards ceremony recognizing the inspiration and talent of the country's most distinguished men. Beverly Tellisford has this report.
The undeniable highlight of the final day of the inaugural International Men's Day Regional Conference was the prestigious award presentation ceremony. A select group of men, young and old, identified for their exceptional service and significant impact on society, took center stage. These awardees demonstrated unwavering commitment and highlighted the indelible mark left in their respective fields. Here are some of the highlights.
Would like to recognize Mr. Atiba Mahutu in recognition of his strong legacy of fatherhood and outstanding role.
Mr. Tillman Thomas, in acknowledgement of your stellar contributions and yeoman service towards the empowerment, elevation, and development of...
We would like to recognize Mr. John Crow in acknowledgement of his stellar contribution and yeoman service towards the empowerment, elevation.
Mr. Jude Marichaw, in acknowledgement of your outstanding contributions and yeoman services towards the improvement, elevation, and development of the Ministry of Social and...
We would like to recognize Mr. Crispin Mendez, an outstanding civil servant who has given yeoman service.
This regional conference recognizes the Presentation Boys College Choir, Mr. Kimani Martinu, in acknowledgement of your outstanding contributions and human services towards the empowerment, elevation, and development of the education sector.
We would like to recognize Mr. Paul Cador in appreciation for his many years of outstanding contributions in the empowerment, elevation, and development of men in his community and country.
We recognize Mr. Eric Williams in recognition of his courage, fortitude, and resilience.
The International Men's Day Regional Conference served as a new platform to shine a spotlight on these upstanding individuals, acknowledging their dedication and the positive influence they have had on the community. The awards underscored the importance of recognizing men who, through their actions and achievements, contribute significantly to the betterment of society. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
But one local lawyer is not in favor of celebrating International Men's Day, as he believes International Day should be for people who are oppressed or marginalized. Rena Pierre Thomas has more in this report.
Over the past few days, several events were hosted on island in observance of International Men's Day, which is intended to focus on the issues faced by men from different cultures and socio-economic backgrounds across the world. But not everyone is in support of the day designated to men. Attorney at law Jerry Edwin said he is not in support of celebrating International Men's Day, as international days are designated for groups of people who were oppressed or marginalized. History, he said, has not shown that men were oppressed, but rather men have been the oppressors and the dictators. Edwin said the move by some men to get the United Nations to recognize International Men's Day is sad and a move to play victim.
In the Western world, women got the right to vote in 1920 in the United States. In Grenada, women got the right to vote in 1951. I guess some men feel left out because there is no basis on which men can claim any category of oppression. When men say they need a day, right-thinking people have to stand up and say, you don't know your history. You don't understand why these days are created. International days are created for people who have been oppressed. Please tell me, who have oppressed we men?
The lawyer explains that there are other ways to celebrate men and address social ills that affects them.
I think it is important, though, to recognize a day for men's health. I think it's important to decry the state of the illiteracy of young men and the difficulty they have in schools. But these are sociological questions. This is not an inherent crisis in which men are prevented from going to school. Women have been prevented from getting an education. Women have been prevented from entering the workforce. Women have been prevented from earning equal pay with men. What is the purpose of an International Men's Day except as a vanity affair?
He is encouraging Grenadian men to rethink the move to celebrate International Men's Day.
I think the International Men's Day is a backward step in the advancement of civil society. We do not recognize conquerors. We do not have a day to say that let us celebrate those people who wiped out in 14 years. So I urge the folks here in Grenada, my friends, my male friends, to rethink this idea of International Men's Day.
International Men's Day is not a United Nations recognized global observance day. Rena Pet Thomas, GBN News.
Digicel Grenada on Saturday unveiled its Wishmas is Here campaign for the upcoming holiday season. The campaign is scheduled to run from November the 20th to January the 15th, promising an enchanting experience for all Digicel customers. As we hear in this Rena Pierre Thomas report.
Digicel Wishmas is Here campaign was officially launched over the weekend as the telecommunication company developed new ways to grant its customers wishes during the Yuletide season. This year, customers are granted 3 wishes with an opportunity to place them on Digicel's official website or by simply paying their bills and topping up their phones. Marketing manager at Digicel, Tuwanda Lindo, says the winners will be randomly selected weekly.
Every week, individuals and every day as of now can log on to our website at digicelgrenada.com and log their wishes. Every week, we would be selecting a new winner that we would be granting their Christmas wishes. Every time you enter our competition, you have 3 wishes that you can select and send to us. Let us know what you are looking for this Christmas season. So we ask persons as we continue to wish to simply activate a plan, pay your bill, sign up for postpaid Supreme plan, and also our Disney Home Fiber Internet, our Digicel Plus Home Fiber Internet, which now includes Disney Plus. Every entry gives you the opportunity to have your wishes granted by Digicel.
Customers who have Digicel broadband at home will also have an opportunity to win.
For all of our home internet customers, as we have been communicating to you, and it is the holiday season, you all have Disney Plus, a paid subscription service now at your use once you are a home internet customer. You have the ability to stream from many sites such as Disney, Star Wars, Pixar, National Geographic, and Marvel.
Lindo also spoke of the phone company's community projects.
Digicel believes in the power of education and community development. We are proud to announce our commitment to the Mount Gava Foundation in Montu, as we will be providing fiber-fast home internet to the now Digicel classroom, providing all services to creating a space for learning and growth. We extend the opportunity for our staff as volunteers at Mount Gava's after-school program, catering for ages 6 to 16, with daily attendance of 25 to 40 students. Let's make a difference together.
Rena Pet Thomas, GBN News.
Tonight's ISAW captures the essence of unity for a cause. It's time for your GBN ISAW.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Our citizen journalist tonight is hoping to convey the message that though we have a diverse community, we can all come together for one common goal when the need arises. This viewer-submitted photo was captured at the peaceful protest held on Monday from Comahan Park to the front of the U.S. Embassy at Lansepine St. George. A mixture of different ethnic groups are seen marching in solidarity as they champion the cause for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. We thank our citizen journalist for that submission. Send us your photo and video submission via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or other social media platforms.
And still to come, Grenadians pay less at the pumps as fuel prices decrease. Stay with us.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Event starts now at Quartz Optical. Get new deals every week. Affordable and stylish eyewear to suit your fashionable style. Get that frame today with no cash and pay absolutely nothing for 90 days. Shop and save on the biggest discounts this month on www.quartzoptical.com. It's easy and convenient. Treat yourself to some eye candy. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply. Offer valid 1st through 21st November 2023.
Imagine a Christmas where you decide the gifts. Win exquisite furniture, delectable festive food, and a vibrant house facelift. The best part? You choose how much of each you desire, tailoring your perfect Christmas blend. Simply shop with us this festive season, and you could be one of many lucky winners. Whether you engage online, join our community events, or shop in store, multiple ways lead to winning. And every week, win delightful surprises just for being a part of our festive spirit. Real Value IGA Supermarket, where you tailor and we deliver the Christmas magic.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Trial and State of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico Pittimatney Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
The Ministry of Gender Affairs, in support of the Grenada Spotlight Initiative, presents What's Your Verdict Community Drama Tour, Palmrose Catholic School, Sunday, November 12th, GBSS Auditorium, Saturday, November 18th, Bonnet Government School, Sunday, November 19th, Hillsborough Government School, Saturday, November 25th. It's an activity of the Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Gender Affairs as part of the EU-UN Spotlight Initiative in Grenada. It's What's Your Verdict, a courtroom drama by Urias Peters. Admission is free. Don't miss it.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Motorists are benefiting from a notable decrease in gasoline and diesel prices following the latest adjustment in fuel costs. The Petroleum Product Price Change Notice for the 18th of November 2023 displayed a reduction in the price for gasoline, diesel, and kerosene. The price of gasoline per gallon decreased by $1.25 from $16.86 to $15.61. Similarly, the price of diesel was reduced by 65 cents, bringing it to $16.35 per gallon. The notice also revealed a decrease in the price of kerosene per gallon by $1.40, from $13.77 to $12.37. And in addition to the aforementioned price reductions, there was also a decrease in the price of 100-pound cylinders of gas, dropping by $15.60 from $281 to $265.40. In Carriacou, the price declined from $304 to $288.40. On the heels of a petroleum tax of $3.50 per imperial gallon of gasoline and diesel instituted in January, and the expiration of the $15 price cap on petroleum products, the Ministry of Finance assured that it continues to monitor the prices of petroleum products and will intervene as necessary if prices exceed $17 per gallon. Now, students from the St. Louis RC Girls School have been given additional utensils to develop their vocational skills in the area of sewing. The contribution was made by Grenadians living in the diaspora. More from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
Sewing threads, needles, zips, and other sewing materials were among the items donated to the students on Monday morning. The donation to the sewing group at the St. Louis RC Girls School was made by Mrs. Elaine Spellman and Mrs. Jean Augustine, Grenadians living in Canada. Spellman, who is also a past student of the primary school, said the aim is to enhance the students' skill set.
We gave them lots of fabric, sewing equipment, buttons and threads, etc. And I think it's going to be enough to get them started. And these gifts are from Canada. These all came in with the Honorable Jean Augustine that recently visited Grenada on a 4-day sabbatical. Maybe we'd have some good designers, and just getting through the basic everyday life of sewing a button or hem stitching. All of that comes in really handy. I'm living proof.
The skill set subject was added to the school's curriculum to encourage hands-on training for students, which will not only expand career options, but also assist in their daily lives. Lee James Patris, principal of the St. Louis Girls, said the donation is timely and represents a great asset for the sewing classes.
Last year we started a sewing club because of the need to have children involved in technical and vocational skills. That has been something that was not part of the curriculum, and we saw that the children needed some other skills that they can use to take them through life. So one of our parents, Ms. Paul Samuel, she volunteered to teach those girls that skill of learning to sew, and we had a donation of 4 industrial machines. So now that we have the contribution of material and thread and all of those things that will support what they're doing, we're very happy.
The principal outlined how important such training is for the girls.
It will definitely help them with their skill set. Sometimes we focus a lot on the curriculum that is prescribed, but we forget sometimes that the hidden curriculum also needs to be uncovered. And students who have a skill can be able to be diverse in what they do. So it's not just being conventional or the traditional jobs, as I would say, but owning conventional skills that will help them to move on in life. Sometimes it may not be a career, but it will be something added to the skill set.
Rena Pitt Thomas, GBN News.
Stay with us, your regional and international news, right after the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada STT, Georges. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am a VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Hi, my name is Dwayne Thompson, co-owner and founder of
with Grenada Tours, taxi and rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico Petite Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Good evening, sports fans. We're starting off with netball. It was an evening of pure excitement for netballers at the Tantine Netball Complex over the weekend with two thrilling matches in the 2023 Intersector Netball Tournament. Game 1 featured a selected male team and female team from the participating companies of Intersectoral Netball Tournament. The male team dominated the game throughout, and by the end, they won convincingly 39-25. Game 2 featured the two undefeated teams in the tournament, Ministry of Sports and the Royal Grenada Police Force. With only 5 players from the Ministry of Sports playing the game, it wasn't an easy battle for the Ministry of Sports, but they pulled off a win of 27 goals to 23. The netball action is currently underway with 2 exciting matches on court 1 of the Ministry of Sports, and they're facing SGU Dynamites, while on court 2, Grenada Development Bank is playing Business Combined. The results for this evening's matches will be given in another sportscast. Wednesday, the 22nd of November, by the way, is when those tournaments will come to an end. And we move on now to the WAGT Super Knockout. The quarterfinal matches in the WAGT Super Knockout Championship were decided on the weekend, and the final 4 teams in the 13th edition of the WAGT Super Knockout have booked their spots in the semifinals of the tournament. Nisha Peters will tell us more.
On Saturday in Game 1, Sab Spartans had their hands filled when they battled the mighty Hurricanes SC. Sab Spartans took Hurricane right down to the wire in what was described by many as the match of the championship thus far. The match went down to penalty shootout, with Hurricane eventually booking their place in the semi-finals. David Martin is the head coach of Hurricanes SC.
It wasn't something like a stalemate. It's something that we know about, and we know we had to dig deep, especially coming home to them. We have to dig deep, and we have to show our seniority, our experience, and win them games. So things like that, it was a tough game, as you say, but it's all boils down to seniority and making that last decision, making that final decision, what could bring you home. So we're not going to underestimate no team. We know what we're coming up against in the semi-final. There's 2 Premier League teams, first and second place in the Premier League, and whichever one we come, we will go back and go back to our same game plan. Just get the bits and pieces in, work on our weakness, work on our strength as normal, and try to be better in the semi-finals.
In In Game 2 on Saturday, Queen's Park Rangers tried their very best to hold off Paradise FC International, but even with a tenacious defense from Rangers, one goal was not enough when up against the Big Parish boys. A separation goal from Joshua Isaac in the 57th minute was enough to send Paradise FC International into the semi-finals, beating Queen's Park Rangers 2-1. Paradise manager Kurt Christopher had this to say after the match.
First of all, credit to Queen's Park Rangers for giving us that fight. I think both teams had moments in the game. We had quite a few, as I rightly said, and quite a few opportunities which were not converted, but QPR defense did their job to keep it as a tight match. We were able to convert those important ones which gave us the victory, and then at the end we saw our goalkeeper pulling up a miraculous save that gave us that victory.
On Sunday, Combined Northerners were placed on the back foot from the start of their encounter against Shamrock. Shamrock knitted 3 in the first half, booking their semi-final spot by defeating Combined Northerners 3-1. Shamrock's head coach is Alvin Andrew.
In that competition for the 4th time, and I'm always getting knocked out in the quarterfinals. But we train for the week and I make the players know that I have to change this time around. You know, the hard work coming, and the things come tonight, and that is a real plus for the team. Go back to the drawing board and see what different we something different we could do on the board and the pitch in the training, and come back here in the same time and see what we could do.
Last year's beaten finalists Hard Rock had their hands filled against Fontenoy United in what was a wall-to-wall encounter loaded with half chances, but remained scoreless at the end of regulation. Fontenoy secured their place in the semi-finals, beating Hard Rock 4-1 on penalties. We spoke with Fontenoy's head coach Kenrick Allen after the match.
Well, it was hard work. They see our conference team play against a not an easy. And they play at a high level, so technically they're supposed to be a lot better than us. But our boys work hard, train hard, and we pull it through, and we did well. Next is semi-final. Take it step by step, go to semi-final, play our first game, and try and win it, and see us move on from there.
The semi-finals have been set for next weekend, featuring Paradise and Hurricane in the Clash of the Titans, and Shamrock and Fontenoy in what will be a thriller. Nisha Peters, GBN Sports.
It's all about Australia. Australia beat India by 6 wickets at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad to lift the 2023 ODI World Cup trophy. The Aussies won a record-extending 6th title, having won the 1987, 1999, 2003, 2007, and 2015 editions. Opener Travis Head led the charge with a 120 ball for 137 as Australia chased down a 241-run target in 43 overs to beat India in an ODI World Cup final for the 2nd time. Ricky Ponting's Australian team had beaten Sourav Ganguly's India back in 2003 in Johannesburg. India reached the final on the back of a 10-match winning streak and had beaten Australia in the league stage match last month. But it wasn't to be. And that's it for sport. We'll turn our attention to what's happening in the region and the wider globe. Labor officials in the Caribbean have secured a significant concession for Caribbean seasonal agriculture workers who are seeking relief regarding laundry services.
1,000 miles from home and seeking the small comforts to get them by. Seasonal farm workers from the Caribbean made a plea to labor officials of their respective islands for advocacy surrounding laundry services. Minister for Home Affairs Dr. Virginia Albert Poyot, who recently returned from an annual review, says officials scored a major win for the Commonwealth Caribbean seasonal agricultural workers.
And as you know, this program has been in existence for over 50 years, and we have many St. Lucians who go to the Canadian farm to work. And so far, every year, the employers, the farm owners, the Canadian government, and the representatives from the different governments in the Caribbean that are participating in the program do meet to discuss collective agreement in terms of the conditions under which the workers work in Canada, the rate of pay, and other areas that can improve the situation for them. One of the big takeaway we had for this last meeting was the provision of dryers and laundry services to the workers. And as you know, Canada, there are times when the weather is very cold, and even if the workers wash their clothes, it would not dry quickly in the absence of dryer.
The minister stated that through skillful negotiations, an agreement was reached to alleviate the discomfort of seasonal farm workers.
The farm owners have to provide dryer in the accommodation that is given to the workers, or if they do not have dryers installed, they are supposed to give them laundry fees and transportation to a laundry area so that they can get their clothes cleaned, washed, and dry at least once a week. And that was a major benefit for us, a major gain in that last meeting, because they had been negotiating for this for a while.
The Seasonal Agricultural Workers Program aims to fulfill the seasonal labor requirements of Canadian agricultural producers during peak harvest periods and enhance employment opportunities for participating Commonwealth Caribbean countries. The Labour Minister cautions of potential detrimental consequences that could jeopardize the continuation of the program.
There was also concern about workers who actually leave the farm and go into the society. And it is one that we need to address, especially within the OECS. Some persons who do go on the farm and they maybe at the end of their program, they do not return to St. Lucia or to the other islands. So this is something we have to address so that we prepare the workers. We felt that there was not enough preparation for the workers before they go on the farm. Some people just want to go on the farm.
31 premature Palestinian babies have been evacuated from Gaza City's Al-Shifa hospital.
31 of the premature children that were in a Shifa medical complex have now reached the Emirati hospital in Rafah. The total number of these premature children was originally 39, but 8 of them did not make it after the Israeli forces taking over a Shifa medical complex had destroyed the oxygen station, and because of the lack of fuel and the destroying of all generators and solar panels in a Shifa medical complex, there was no electricity for the incubators of these premature babies. 8 of them died and 31 have come here. The doctors tell us that 4 of them are in severe condition. And as you can see with us, at least every incubator has from 3 to 4 premature children because of the lack of incubators in this hospital.
The majority of the children present were clearly exposed during the last 8 days when they were transferred from incubators to other departments that were not prepared to receive them, to services below the standard required for them, and it's clear that they lost weight and that there's a clear drop in temperatures. Yesterday, 2 of them died. It is clear that some of them suffered from vomiting, diarrhea, and blood poisoning.
The medical staff here are pushing to their limits to try to save these premature children. But with the lack of resources and capabilities, the struggle is great. Yumni Saeed, Al Jazeera, the Emirati hospital in Rafah.
That's what's been happening around our world today, November 20th, 2023. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Police investigating a shooting incident in both Hope St. Andrew and Woburn St. George. St. Lucia's opposition leader questions Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell's reason for what he considers an attack. The U.S. Embassy rejects Justice for Palestine appeal letter during peaceful protest on Monday. And regionally, labor officials in the Caribbean sector have significant concessions for Caribbean seasonal agriculture workers. And internationally speaking, pressure on Israel to curb violence against Palestinians in Gaza's occupied West Bank. In sports, the inter-sector netball tournament ends on Wednesday. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good evening.